Hey guys, this is K0MRD, your radio prepper, and I'm here with the Thursday night live pop up chat. Just hoping that everything's. Oh, there I am. Just hoping everything's going well with you. Um, I don't really have any. I don't have an agenda tonight. Just basically wanting to come on, say hi. Uh, I've been ill for the last couple of days. I had a bit of food poisoning. It's not fun, let me tell you. Just hoping everything's going well with you. There we go. I've got that muted. Hey, there we are. Hi. Oh, I've got two people watching. Who's watching? Three people. Joe Morgan. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Trust in God. Mark Witcher. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, last couple of days I had some stomach issues. It was food poisoning. Not fun. Loretta, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you being here. Cinderella, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, just so I got over it about 2 o'clock this afternoon, but man, that was. I don't recommend. I do not recommend. So, let me get the link and pop it in the YouTubes. And there we are. Pasted. Posted. And I'm going to pin it. Just give me 1 second. And it has been pinned. All right. Groovy. Anyway, I'm not sure, Cinderella. I want to say gas station sushi, but that's not true. It could have been any number of things. Just something didn't sit right, and I was really in a bad way. But, I'm here now. I'm a lot better. It's out of my system. We'll just leave it at that. So, how's everything in your guys' world? Here it is cold, and it's going to be about -3 degrees as the high tonight. Yeah, not fun at all. Yeah, 9 folks. Wow. If you're new, please hit the like, subscribe, tickle the bell so you get notified. All of that good stuff. I appreciate it. So far, I've made up to 612 subs. Hey, Karen, thanks for coming in. Oh, okay. I hope he takes it easy because I threw my back out doing that a couple weeks back. So tell Tom to take it easy. I really appreciate everybody being here. I didn't notify anybody because, like I said, the last couple of days, it was just not good. So, what's new in your world? Anything good? Oh, thank you, Trust. Yeah. Sitting in 2 to 3 inches of ice and 7 to 8 inches of snow. Oh my goodness. You guys, obviously you still have power, otherwise you wouldn't be on talking to me. So, stay warm. It ain't pretty out. I mean, we got snow a couple weeks back, but we just have absolute frigid cold. And either way, it ain't fun. So if you have to be outside, dress warm, layers, gloves, hat, all of that. Otherwise, you get, missing bits and pieces after a while. And we don't want that. Yeah, Trust, did you get any snow? I know you're in the great state of Texas. And I understand they got some snow out there. I'm not sure how much. or if it affected you. So, man. The link is pinned. If you want to come on up, come on up. That'd be great. So I'm not talking to myself. Enjoyed your vid. We'll be back. Glad you're better. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. One second. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny that she has more snow than we do. I mean, I'm here in central Iowa, and we still have snow from a couple of weeks ago, but nothing new. Yep, okay, that's fine. You know, it's up there if anybody wants to come up. So, yeah, I've been tinkering around with one of my radios. I have a Yaesu FT70 handy talkie that does digital. So that's pretty cool. I can't connect to the digital repeater from inside my apartment, but once I'm outside, yeah, I can hit it real easy and connect. The sound quality is just a hair better than than analog. I still prefer analog. It's just the way I'm built. And I've been looking at slow scan TV. That's another thing amateur radios operators can do. And on 2 meter, basically use a Bofang with a KB1 cord that you would use for APRS. You can use it for slow scan TV. What that does is it sends pictures, not video, just pictures from one radio to another over UHF or VHF. So that's pretty cool. And if it would come in handy in a SHTF situation. Yeah, I could take a picture of the snow blizzard that we had and send it on to my ARES people. Hey, Hawkeye, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you coming in. Oh, you made a hotspot. How did that work? Is it working out for you? You made a Faraday cage. Nice. I have to actually do that. I want to get a galvanized garbage can and some copper tape, and you can do that. You guys that are getting hit with the snow and everything, just please be careful. I know a lot of people are going through it. Independent Many United, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate you being here. Zombie, there you are. What's going on? How's it going? All right, Trust. Works incredible. Raspberry Pi and a dual frequency hat. Nice. I got a Pi 3 and it's got ham pie on it, but I haven't done much with it. I just now got my 718 connected to an old laptop so I can do rig control. So yeah, as soon as I get my antenna up, I'll be able to play radio. It's just been way too damn cold. I say that because I'd have to keep my bedroom window open to feed my antenna line out to my tree, which is about 30 feet from my bedroom. But yeah, I'm glad that worked out for you, Hawkeye. Maybe I'll catch you on Fusion sooner or later. Or if you have HF, I might be able to catch you on 10, 20, or 40. We'll see. So yeah, it's just been a weird couple days for me. And with Valentine's Day coming up, I got a gift for my wife, but it's not going to be here till March, so I got to get her something else for Valentine's Day. I'm not sure what to get her though. We'll see. Oh man. So I just, I've been thinking a lot about community building, and a not building a physical community, just in general. Okay. FT70, that's what I got. Yeah. I would like to see more. I mean, I know on here, at least on YouTube, we do have a strong community. There are ties. Pilgrim, what's going on? How you feeling, brother? And while we might not always get along, we do have each other's backs, and I appreciate that. But it's been, I've been thinking a lot about community building, and reaching out and seeing what other people think of the idea. I mean, I think it would be good, at least for communications, which is what I do. Having the ability to reach out across the state, across state lines, get her one of those bracelets that have beads that say something and more. Yeah, I could do that. Say I love you. Yeah, that would be cool. So yeah, just I'd like to do that, actually. Get set up, because I would, I'm in the middle of the country, and I believe Hawkeye is as well. He's on the other end of the state. And Mark is not too far from us, I believe. But yeah, I wouldn't mind being a communications hub, passing information from east to west, from south to north, and vice versa. I mean, that's the whole idea of why I'm doing the videos, why I'm trying to get people. Okay, yeah, you're in Iowa City. Yeah, I am dead center. Yeah. Okay, I am 8 miles south of Des Moines Center. So yeah, I'm about 4.5 miles from the airport. Yeah. It would be, especially in a large scale event, it would be good to have this communication backbone, not dependent on infrastructure, which is what I love about ham radio. The only infrastructure we have are the radios and our antennas. That's all, and power. But yeah, that's it. It would be a wise idea to get that squared away. And if you guys have any ideas, shoot me an email. My email is in my about page on YouTube, down below. It'll be down on that side, I guess. And shoot me an email. I can set up frequencies for HF, frequencies for 2 meter, 70 centimeter. Hell, I got 1.25 meter. So, yeah. I mean, local, regional, and worldwide comms would be really good. But we would have to get that. Klingon, there you are. It is the one, the only Klingon princess. Yeah, I know. I'm weird. But yeah, if you guys have any thoughts on that, any ideas at all, shoot me an email. Hell, put it on my Discord. If one of the mods could drop that link, that would be great. Just got home from work. Woot woot. Yeah, I've been home sick the last couple days, so yeah, I don't miss work. Well, I do, but I really don't. So yeah. Do you have any? Do any of you have topics you would like to discuss tonight? I'm open for just about anything. Like I said, my brain has been bleh last few days. So yeah, I'm actually going to make a 40 meter speaker wire dipole. And I've got an idea, because I have a lot of old prescription bottles, the vials. And hey, Beyond, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. And what did I say? Oh yeah, the for the center portion of the dipole, what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt a couple holes in the side of the pill bottle, feed the whole thing through, and then feed the arms of the dipole out. I'm really kind of up for whatever today. It's been kind of a long year already, and there's always a lot going on. Yeah, Joe, I get it. That's about how I feel today. You know, I'm up for whatever. There's been a whole lot of doom and gloom. Hang on one second. Twix, what the hell are you doing? No! Twix? My cat's fixing to jump on top of my TV. No. Anyway. Yeah, there's been a lot of, I don't want to say conspiracy theories or anything, but there's been a lot of garbage going around. One second. No, it's not treat time. No. I'm sorry about that. My cat was being silly. Oh, where the hell was I? Doom and gloom. I'm just conspiracy theories, doom and gloom. I just want to stay away from that. I mean, I know, yes, things can be rough. Yes, tensions are running high. Yes. Will it affect me directly? I don't see it. So I don't know. Yes, it is Friday Eve. There we go. Hey, I figured it out. I'm sick of that garbage too, I think. Well, here, let me. Yeah. Sometimes I agree. Is it good to be aware? Yeah, absolutely. Condition yellow all the time. Condition yellow. Keep your head on a swivel, but don't change your routine because of what's happening some other place. Okay. Yes, be aware of it. Yes, prep by all means. Oh my God, yes, prep. But to sit there and dwell and dwell and dwell, it gets old. It gets boring. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I agree, Beyond. I really do. All right, Loretta. So, I mean, this is going to be a no conspiracy zone. Yeah, not go hide in the toilet paper and buy junk on Amazon that you will never use. Oh my God, Joe, I got to put that up. Yes. And hey, Klingon had a good one. I'm wondering if those in power aren't really out to get us. They have no concept of what our lives are like. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. They don't really, those in power are so far removed from the normal day to day that they've lost touch with it. Yeah, live a normal life as you can until you can't. Absolutely, zombie. Very good. I agree. Absolutely. I mean, that's the best thing you can do. You know, keep on keeping on. You know, if you have an SHTF event personally, yes, by all means, work on that. But if you have a support group here on YouTube, that's us, that at least can give emotional support if not anything else. Which is why, again, I'm doing this, to be a facilitator of goodwill, I guess, is the best way to put it. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I think as well. I'm going to put the ticker up. Yeah. I don't know everything. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. I don't think they know what they're thinking. But it is what it is. We just have to do what we can to keep ourselves, our families, and our groups safe and sane. And I think that's the best way to be. So yeah. All right, we're up to 8 people. Woohoo! 8 folks. Dave's not here, man. Oh, sorry. I have what is scientifically called movie Tourette's. I will, on occasion, blast out just various lines from movies. I do it all the time. Oh, thank you. Well, I try to encourage everybody. I mean, without encouragement, what's the use? We have to build each other up. That's something that North Shore has been preaching, something that Papa's been preaching. We need to be here for each other at the, morally, if for moral support, if nothing else. Cool. I mean, that's what we have to be. That's what we have to do. We have to build each other up any way we can. If it's for moral support, great. If you can afford financial support of some kind, great. But yeah, it just it gets frustrating when in the prepper community there's dissension. I don't want dissension. We may not always get along. We may not always agree. That's fine. But we have to be adult enough to take a step back, take a breath, and come back in a better frame of mind. That's what has to happen. If you have a disagreement with somebody, fine. Take a step back. Turn off their channel. Stay off it for a while. This has nothing to do with anybody in particular. I'm just speaking very generally. I have no issue with anybody. I've talked to a few who have the opinion, if you're preparing, then why are you so terrified every time the wind blows? I think it shows who's doing what they should. Absolutely. What do you think of all this uneducated 5G conspiracy talk? Well, personally, because I've got 5G towers all around me, I'm still here. I'm not glowing in the dark. At least I don't think so. So yeah, I have no idea about 5G. It's for the phone. I don't care. I haven't been affected, so I know more about world events from the perspective of individuals who I relate to in various countries than I did 3 years ago. Well, yes. Let me put that up for all to see. Yes, that is fantastic. I mean, how else can somebody from central Iowa talk to somebody in Scotland, in Canada, in where's Guardian from? He's South Africa. So yeah. Bug. Thank you for coming in. Sherry Leach, how are you? Bug, that's pretty funny. Now, I got to wait for our outdoor range to open up in the spring because, yeah, they won't let me use my 9130 in an indoor range. Go figure. Inside Russia addressed the reality that they've been living with 5G for quite a while without knowing it. And no one's dropped planes, no horn. Yeah, that's just it. 5G is another thing for telephones. It's no more or less than, I mean, you get radiation from this anyway. There's no more, I mean, and the towers are all 60 feet in the air. If in the future it shows to be something, then fine. We have a class action lawsuit. If it doesn't, then okay. I mean, oh, North Shore, how are you, brother? You got food and supplies and everything, I hope, and you stay warm, old man. I didn't mean old man, but you stay warm. I know your back's giving you issues, so please be safe. Uh-oh, somebody, smart ass. Who dis? Oh, your mic's muted. Okay. Anywho. So yeah, we're just trying to live our life, do our thing, be who we are. And we need to, basically come together and help each other out as best we can, build each other up. Like that's been preached by North Shore. Yes, I have shouted you out a few times, brother. So yeah. Oh, somebody's talking at me. Sorry, my phone went off. Might be. Oh, my father-in-law. Not a biggie. So, anybody else got anything they want to get off their chest? I mean, I've been rambling. I know my mind's been going this way and that way for the last couple of days, but mostly I've been really thinking about community. And I'm glad and I appreciate each and every one of you who are here tonight and who have subbed and who have, brought us together in whatever form, fashion that we have. You guys actually make my day when I have really bad days. I may not be on all the time, but I'm in chats and, hopping here, hopping there, showing support when I can. Yeah, a community would be a good thing. That way we know what we have and, who we can talk to about what. Because I can learn a lot from, watching the homesteaders. I learn a lot from Angry, believe it or not. Yeah, we all have our crosses to bear, and it's nice to be able to talk it out. That's the best thing to do, in my opinion. If something's bothering you, take stock of your resources. If you have something that somebody needs and you have the means to send it to them, by all means, do so. If you choose. If all you can do is say, hey, I'm here, I can listen, that's great too, because sometimes that's all you need. We have to be here for each other, because right now the rest of the world ain't there for us. We are who we are, and that's the bottom line. We have to take care of each other. Holy crap, I got 13 people in here, and 10 people hit the thumbs up. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm feeling not melancholy, but thoughtful. I want to keep building community. Zombie, come on up, buddy.
Hello.
You're 5x5 to here. Hey, I'm not alone now.
Kind of helps sometimes having a sidekick, huh?
Yeah, sometimes. I have an underground network, seating, canning lids. Seem ready to, yeah. Stuart, how's it going? Thanks for coming. Yeah, it's just, what are your thoughts on community? I can't hear you.
How about that? Is that better?
Yeah, there we go.
All right. Yeah, I think communities, I saw Beyond Prepping said a while ago, we're so diversified into so many different parts, I homestead and garden and, hunt, fish, trap, and we do all that stuff too. And but when you network out and you got community, then you got support. And I think it's a way we kind of finding out really more of the truth of who our country is through stuff like this.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I absolutely agree. That way, we get to know each other. I could learn from you from homesteading. Yeah, I can share information about comms and prepping in some way. But yeah, it's just we need to be able to reach each other, and that's the beauty of YouTube, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think it's a way for I don't know. It's an even place for people to communicate and really to grow. It's like I used to work for Motorola a long time ago, and I was more an install technician,
Mm-hmm.
and we did do some repairs also. And but I don't know anything, and that's been years. But I'm like I've got my radios, I got my Bofang, and I got my little quad band radio. I've got things that are, but I need to learn how to use them. I need somebody to point me in the right direction because I really feel like I'm just starting everything over in communications.
Oh yeah, and that that's why I'm here. That's why I started my channel, just to get people at least started in thinking about comms. If I can help in any way, I will absolutely do so.
And I appreciate that because I don't want to step here and take over you. A lot of times people talk over the host, but I'm gonna get you some time. I'd love for you to come on live with me and let folks kind of pick your brain a little bit about communications too, because it's if God forbid something really big happened, that network of being able to relay things from one part of the country to the next, it's paramount.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got Hawkeye in the back room.
Hawkeye. Well, let me jump down, let him back up. Because I know you want some different people to jump up here with you. I'm enjoying your channel.
I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping up. Hey, Hawkeye, how's it going?
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
That's coming. That's over my Pi Star. It's somebody from Georgia talking to England.
Nice.
And it's just as clear as a bell.
Oh yeah. That's the whole thing with the digital. Yeah, I have that very radio.
And that's my it gives the call signs as you go. And then we're putting in, the club put together, somebody donated money and we're getting a one of their fusion repeaters.
Nice.
From Yaesu. And then we're putting it up on our main repeater channel, which is I think it's Corps of Engineers. It's right off of Interstate 80. So it's not far from me, but we get guys on our local Sunday net that are from Marion, Iowa, clear down to Oskaloosa that are hitting the tower, hitting the repeater.
Yeah.
So once you get your antenna up, you might be able to hit it.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
We get people from Altoona, So,
yeah, and I'm in Norwalk, so I mean, it's not, Altoona is not but a stone's throw from me.
Yeah.
So yeah, and yeah, if I'm outside with my FT70, I can hit our local repeater. I just can't hit it from inside my house.
Oh, you're kidding me? Really?
Yeah.
How far away is the repeater?
The repeater's it's in downtown, but I'm on the first floor of a brick building.
Yeah.
And there's in between the drywall and the outside, there's the metal studs.
Imagine that. You got your own Faraday cage.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm outside, I can hit it just fine. And then just from inside, I can't, although I can with I've got the FTM 3200D, and I'm able to connect to it from my mobile station, which is in my bedroom. And I think I'll start hitting that when they have their nets, because I just figured out how to program it in. So yeah.
I'll tell you, our Sunday evening nets are really fun, and now we've got a couple of guys that are running. They're doing simplex on 2 meters, and so they run a simplex net right after our club net.
Oh, really?
And then on another channel, we've got they run the Aries net every Sunday as well. Check in on the Aries. So
What time?
7. Ours is the local net is 7:30, and that's 146.85.
Okay.
And then the Aries net, I don't remember what the channel is, to be honest with you. Let me look.
Because our local Aries net is Sunday, 8 to 8:30 on 146.940.
940. Yeah. Yeah. 146.430.
430.
Arrows. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I've getting comms up. That's been a priority for me.
I mean, it's just not only is it interesting, it's scientific, and it works.
Yeah.
When you start in ham radio and you realize that all you need is a radio, a battery, and an antenna, the world seems a hell of a lot bigger to you all of a sudden, because you can get out, you can reach out, you don't have to have a cell phone. I mean, I carry my HT everywhere I go,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know if there's going to be a cell tower in the area if I, fly off the road, but I surely can find, even on simplex, I'll stay on simplex when I'm traveling on the highway, and you'll be surprised how many people I pick up.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we're getting a fusion, we're getting a big fusion repeater in the area, and that's going to be interesting because I've got my Pi Star, so I'll be able to log in through my Pi Star, and then we'll have some kind of a local Iowa City net.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're going to call it yet, what they're going to call the room, but I'll have to let you know when it's up and running. It sounds like it's going to be a couple months away, but
Yeah. Let me know. I'll see if I can't hit you one night.
Yeah, it should be pretty fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I was just watching a video from Coffee and Ham Radio. They were out at Quartz Site in Arizona for Quartz Fest. Do you ever hear that?
I have. Yeah.
My father-in-law says it's a great thing to go to. He lives in Southern California. I wouldn't mind if I had, time in January to go out to the desert. Yeah, I'd do it. Hell, I'd love it. I'd take my 718 and go.
Yeah.
And I like camping, so.
Yeah, well, there you go. You can hang it up in a tree and you're ready to go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, everybody new coming in, Prepper, Book Club, Random, thanks for coming in. Not trying to ignore you. So, yeah, it's just having that non-infrastructure needed way of communication. That's why I got into ham radio in the first place. Because, you remember Katrina, right?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we had people down there, around New Orleans helping out. Hey, Schiff, thanks for coming in. And when Colorado River flooded, we had hands on both sides of the river passing information back and forth. That's what I like, the ability to help in some way.
Oh yeah.
I'm all about
Yeah.
helping. Hell, a personal story, and this is really not life threatening. I got my license in 2009, so about 2012, I was sitting in my apartment, and it's around state fair time, so it's August, and there was somebody came on the 610 machine, and he's like, is there anybody on that can lend a hand? So I come back and, yeah, what K0MRD, what can I do for you? He goes, can you call my daughter? My cell phone died. I don't know where she is, and let her know I'm at the 4-H building. They gave me the number, so I called her. She was like, hello. I'm like, you don't know me.
Yeah.
Your father's at the 4-H building. He came over the radio and asked if anybody can call to let you know because his cell phone died. She goes, oh, okay. I stayed on the phone with her and the radio with him until they met. So, I mean, that was nice. That was simple, but effective. We
Yeah.
had the means
Yeah.
to communicate, and that's what I love about it.
Yeah.
And I will encourage everybody to get their ham license if they can, especially before they jack up the price on that.
Yeah. You can. Well, of course, this is all local, but you know, uh, we have at the at the Van Allen building, the local the university club
Mm-hmm.
does a technician's class, and then they have a date that they do all the testing. So for any class,
Oh, yeah.
so yeah,
I know
we've got,
the Des
we've
Moines
got
area.
several guys. Yeah, we've got several guys in the club that are the examiners, and they're the majority of guys in our clubs are experts. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm a VE. I figured once I became general, I could do that and then help out, with testing, but haven't had the opportunity to as of yet. Twix, get down. But yeah, the Des Moines area, is it Des Moines Amateur Radio Group, Dharma? They do a test every month, and it's usually out in Johnston. So I don't know what this cat's doing. My cat,
It's a cat.
literally, she's trying to get up on the top of the top of the TV. I swear to God. So yeah, I mean, my buddy helped a guy stranded in the Gulf of Mexico in a bass boat. Yeah, absolutely. That right there is why
Yeah.
I'm in ham radio. Welcome back, Princess. That right there. Absolutely. If you can communicate, you can get somebody, you can get a hold of the coasties, have them go pick him up or give him directions, whatever. Perfect. That's exactly. Cinderella, give me a second. Let me show that. All right. Well, I'm sorry it was intimidating, but congratulations on getting your license. That's great. So yeah, I mean that is what my driving force is behind my channel. Just basically get folks communicating in some kind of way.
Most of you guys out there, you're thinking about getting a license, and you may feel that it's a really daunting task and that there's a lot of information to understand. But if you'll find your local ham radio clubs, those guys want to get you involved and they'll help you all the way through it. So if all you people find your local ham radio clubs and just go, they usually have, they'll meet at a restaurant, go have a dinner and talk with them. You'd be surprised how much help you can get out of those, out of all of us.
Yeah.
It's hard to convey some of that stuff when you're talking on a stream and trying to get the information. But when you're talking to a guy in person, that a lot of the guys bring radios right to the meetings, and you can understand. They'll walk you through it, and they'll sit down with paper and pencil and show you exactly the information you need.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I didn't know anything about any local clubs here, so I went it alone. I just hit QRZ.com, and just kept taking the test, until I hit 80%, and then I said, okay, I'm going to go take the actual test.
Yeah.
And it was, 1, 2, 3, I'm done. And they looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah.
They're like, you sure you want it? I'm done here. They scored it, and they're like, wow, you missed 2. So, okay. So, yeah, I knew nothing about radio. I knew absolutely nothing about electronics, antenna theory, none of it. I'm like, okay.
And I've got 2 brother-in-laws and a father-in-law and 2 uncles that are all electrical engineers. So they always blew me. They always got on my case because I didn't ever take the tests, and I know electronics in and out, but I just never could learn Morse code.
Yeah, and that's what kept me out of it until 2007.
So when they did away with that, it's like, okay, well, now it's time for me to go take a test. And it was and it was fun. I wish I would have wish I would have learned Morse code and taken the test a long time ago, because I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed being a lurker for a long time, clear back to the 70s, but to be able to communicate, that's the next level. It's just so much fun.
Yeah. You have an HF rig, yeah?
Indeed.
Okay. What was your first HF contact?
It actually was my uncle in it was my uncle in the town is Orion, Illinois.
Okay.
So, and it wasn't, it was just it was just crazy. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Did a couple of practice touch streams where we went through test questions and discussed. I should probably finish that up, Klingon. I really should. Yeah, I was going through the no nonsense technician test prep. And
the app?
No, I actually have the PDF on my computer. And I was literally reading it on stream. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. My first HF contact, I had I still have it. It's a MFJ 9420, one of them little adventure radios, a QRP rig. I had my 20-meter antenna in my tree on an inverted, as an inverted V. And it was summer. My first contact was Austria.
Oh, wow.
I was like, I'm thinking the guy's in New York or something, which to me was impressive. Yeah, and what's your QTH? Oh, I'm in Austria. I'm like, wow, that's okay. So yeah, that's pretty fun. Just being able to do that on like 10 watts, no less. So yeah,
Well,
that was
as
the
you
thing.
know, as a kid in the '60s, my grandparents had a shortwave radio, and we
Okay.
used to listen. We used to listen to Europe all the time. My grandmother was Flemish, and she tried to get in, European channels to listen to her home people, and it was a blast. It was just incredible.
Actually, I had a church member who knew I was into radios. He gave me a Panasonic shortwave, medium wave, long wave
Yeah,
radio.
yeah,
He
yeah,
gave it to me. I mean,
yeah.
it's about that big. But yeah.
I just bought I just bought one of those. Have you seen the new shortwave that hook up to your computer?
No.
Um, Give me a second. I'm going to see if I
Hmm?
can find it.
Hey, Stuart. Any help I can be, man, just let me know and I will do so. Um, if you haven't joined my Discord channel, and there should be a link in my about, I believe, or in one of the descriptions. Um, I have a lot of information on both things there. Number one is programming it manually. Doesn't mean you may not have chirp, but you should know how to manually program them. I do. It still takes me about 10 minutes to get a repeater in, but on chirp, 1, 2, 3, done. Karen is what SOS?
So I had chicken al gnocchi, which I believe had walnuts.
Thank you, Joe. There we go. That is my Discord channel. Feel free to pop over.
And did you have to show your
I'll
vaccination before you went on? I'm sure you must.
yeah, I'll be glad there.
San Francisco, after all, the home of the most extreme.
And I have repeater frequencies for several states. Yes, that is SOS. Dot 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 dash 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 dot dot dot.
Vaccine cards all around. Show your papers. Also, there was
So yeah.
an item on the menu that I was convinced was Italian. The gain of function.
Okay. All right. One day at a time. That's it. Okay. I'll be glad to have. I'm glad you're there, and I'm glad if I can help out. You know, that's what makes everything. That's what makes the world go round. You ain't cool if you ain't on Discord.
I'm very happy to have done it for you, Jesse. And by the way, I love food.
I like the cat, Karen. That's cute.
No, I can't find it. I moved a
all
bunch
right.
of stuff upstairs, and I thought I had it. No, wait a minute. No. But it's a little shortwave that basically goes onto your. It has an antenna, and it has an interface that is USB. You hook it up to your computer, and then it basically does the waterfall like your
Like an SDR.
like any of that. It's a SDR.
Oh, okay.
And it's just neat as hell.
Is it the little USB?
It is.
Okay, I have one of those.
It is. It's pretty cool.
That is.
I was amazed at how clear the input or the reception was on it.
Yeah, and if you go into the settings, you can unlock HF. I haven't done that yet.
Right.
And yeah, I haven't done that on mine.
You can get all the emergency bands.
Yeah.
You can get the local fire, police.
Yep.
All the everything.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, it's pretty neat.
North Shore, you are cool. Stop.
I got to fly.
All right.
Thanks
for coming up.
Meeting you. Yep.
Yep.
And I'll keep you posted when that repeater gets up, or if you get into your repeater, make a group, make a room,
Mhm.
In Fusion, and then let me know, and I'll let you know when our Fusion group gets together.
Sounds good. I will do
Okay.
so.
See you later.
Take it easy.
73s to you, bro.
7-3. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm sorry if you felt like I was ignoring you. I wasn't. That was pretty cool. Klingon, you had steak and you didn't share. I cannot hide my disappointment. Sorry. Anyways. Holy crap, I'm at an hour already. I really appreciate you always. I just put my 42-inch bait antenna on my Bofang. It's is it one of those tactical ones, the really long ones that are basically a tape measure wrapped in plastic? Hey, TH2, thanks for coming in. So, yeah. I don't know if anybody else is going live tonight. Probably they are. I don't know. But yeah, I like those Aubrey antennas. They seem to work well. I actually have one on my VHF Go bag. I have the 18-inch one, 18 or 19-inch one. So yeah, pretty cool, snazzy. Yep. Oh yeah, I love those. Oh, Sherry got the steak. I take it back. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna cut here because the Broussards are coming on. Feel free to go over there, show them some support. I want to thank each and every one of you who came in, who listened to me ramble. It's always a pleasure when you guys are here, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So, this is K0MRD, your radio prepper, and I'm signing off. 7-3s, good night, and please stay safe. Bye, guys.